Hi, my name is Jay Scoville, and I'm a private investigator. If you haven't visited my website yet, you can find that address and my phone number in the two upper corners of this video. Now, I've had people ask me about my guarantee because I have a no-hit, no-fee guarantee posted on my website. Let me explain what I mean by that. A no-hit, no-fee guarantee on standard services, meaning if you provide me the information, I will go through, run the investigation, check with records, maybe go down to the courthouse, post some public records, and see if I can locate this person. It's pretty simple and straightforward. If they own a car, if they have a driver's license, if they're registered to vote, if they've bought a house, if they're in the system, they have left a footprint. And that footprint for a private investigator is pretty easy to find. Now, if after doing a basic investigation and I come up empty-handed, no results, then I'm not going to charge you. Now, if I do come up and we do find the person that you're looking for, my subject, my fee for a general investigation is $40 an hour. Typically it takes about 3 hours to run a basic general. It's like a background, I'm going to be checking and doing a little bit of digging. It's about $40 an hour, 3 hours on average, $120. Now, if I don't come up anything and it comes up empty-handed, my no hit, no fee guarantee, I'm not going to charge you for that. What we will do is discuss further options, and further options being maybe there needs to be some surveillance involved, some skip tracing, a bigger, broad investigation where I'm going beyond just this general area. When we start getting into more deeper, more aggressive investigation, then my fee does go up to $50 an hour, but for that $50 that covers all expenses. I'm not going to nail you with a 55-cent a mile fee like some investigators do. I'm not going to charge you for any reports. I'm not going to charge you for a copy of the video. All that's included. The only extra expense that you may occur is if I have to do any long distance traveling that would require an overnight stay. Then of course you would be charged for that. But anything within a 50-mile radius of Springfield, and that would include Greene County and any of the counties that border Greene County, all that's included for that $50 an hour. Now, why do I only charge $50 an hour when some of these other investigators charge much more? It's simple. I keep my overhead low. I work out of a 200 square foot office, not a 2,000 square foot office. 200 square feet I'm charging for, as far as my expenses, is a whole lot cheaper and more friendly on your budget than the investigator that has a 2,000 square foot office who has a full staff of employees. Somebody's got to pay them employees. Somebody's got to pay for that big luxury office. I don't have those expenses, therefore I don't have to charge as much. Now, being a smaller investigating firm doesn't mean I'm not as qualified as one of these larger firms. I've got professional training. I'm state licensed. I've passed the state exam. I've got the experience. I've worked the cases. I've just chosen to maintain and keep myself smaller so I can keep my costs down. I got into private investigation because I love what I do. I love helping people. I love the look on somebody's face when they finally are reunited with that loved one that they have lost touch with. Give you an example. I helped a lady find her long lost brother. She's been searching for him for 22 years. She's been to the websites, the free websites, over and over again. Keeps coming up empty-handed. She spent money on some of them paid websites, the people finders. Dead ends kept coming up. She's traveled the countryside. She'd get a lead. Her husband was he's an ex-truck driver. So they would travel and they would get a lead and they would go out of their way on their route just to check up and follow up on that lead, come up empty-handed. This went on for 22 years. Finally, she was at her end and she hired me to investigate. And I found her brother for her, and I even had the pleasure of driving her to the bus station and saw the look on her face when her brother stepped off the bus and rounded the corner. That's why I'm an investigator. I'm not in it for the money. Now don't get me wrong, I need the money. Somebody's got to pay for my house, somebody's got to pay for my car. I have to make a living. But I'm not in it to get rich on your dime. God provides what I need, and I just need to make enough to support my family, to be able to make my car payment, to be able to make my house payment. I'm not trying to retire on your dime. Thank you for visiting me in my office. I really enjoy these little chats that I have with you. My name is Jay Scoville. I'm a private investigator and owner of Scoville Investigations, when the truth matters. You have a nice day.